right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here on Metal for the Masses, the only place playing it harder, faster, and louder than anybody else on live365.com. So go ahead, introduce yourselves, go right down the line, what you do in the band, what the band's called, and whatever other fun facts you guys might want to share.
I'm Joe. I play guitar. We're all in MRSA. I don't have any fun facts.
I'm Dean, lead singer.
Brett, drummer. I like walks on the beach and skateboarding.
Hell yeah. You do seem more like the punk rock era of music there, the mohawk, you do look like a skater to me.
I used to be, yeah. I'm too old. I would get hurt too easily at this point, but yeah.
You can still longboard, man. Longboarding's still pretty fun.
Yeah, I guess. Nah.
Our joints are made of gas at this point.
Yeah, no.
So you guys are, if I'm saying this right, please correct me if I'm not, MRSA.
Yes.
Sweet. Does it mean anything?
It means an infectious disease.
Yes. MRSA stands for methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. It's a very gross. A lot of people get it in the hospital. It's like a gross disease, very gross disease.
You don't want it.
You don't want to get it. Yeah.
Gotcha. What was the inspiration behind calling yourselves that? Did one of you guys catch this, perhaps?
Well, originally it was me and another guy that started the band, or the idea, and he did get it at some point, and it was like really bad for him. So, it was a big thing. So that's what we named the band. So, but he's not in the band anymore. So the name stuck, and more recently, my mom actually got MRSA, which was not good. Yeah. But she's okay. She's okay. But,
yeah, my condolences on that, man.
Yeah,
That's awful. But, okay. So what, I know you guys are a metal band, obviously, that's why you're here on Metal for the Masses, but what genre of metal would you guys say that you guys are?
Definitely death metal.
Yeah.
Old school death metal.
Yes.
So I've been looking through some of your guys' stuff, and I get a pretty heavy Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe from kind of just your stage presence. I'm sure it's going to be, tied into MRSA somehow, but why that look? Why that kind of presence on stage?
I mean, I've been a big horror movie fan for years and years and years. I wanted something that looked a little bit disgusting on stage, and nothing's more disgusting than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So,
yeah,
with the dead skin mask, I didn't want to necessarily go out. I've been in other bands where just normal and stuff like that, but I wanted to put something disgusting like a dead skin mask on my face. As a matter of fact, we're working on another one right now. It's a brand new original mask. Made by Visceral Effects, which is a pretty
it's gonna be awesome
special effects company over there in I think it's in Pittsburgh. It's in Pennsylvania.
No idea.
So it'll be cool. Yeah, bloody butchered up. I mean, who knows? It might change a little bit towards a couple of years from now. Who knows?
Now, is it made out of any kind of any? Obviously not human skin, but is it made out of
real flesh?
Real flesh. Perfect.
Real.
Yes.
Love it.
Definitely
the best kind. The best kind of flesh.
So soft.
So moving right down the line here. So you guys are a death metal band. You guys like the campy horror movie-esque kind of look on stage, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of look. You guys seem to be, old school guys, definitely have that old school kind of sound. But how'd you guys get into this? What was it for you guys back in the day that was this is the kind of music that I want to get into? and in essence, like sell my soul to.
You want me to answer that? Or
Yeah, you
I'll
answer that one.
I
You
mean,
can all answer it if there's a different
I
answer.
don't know. I got turned on to metal a long time ago because I'm an art guy, so I kind of like the artwork. I thought it was better than watching David Lee Roth throwing his pants down. So I saw pictures of Eddie, which I thought was a little bit better. So yeah, I got attracted to metal a long time ago. I always was a big rockhead, still a rockhead. So then I got into high school, or was it no middle school, and a friend of mine introduced me to a bunch of death metal and like Deicide and Danzig and a bunch of other stuff, and it just eventually yeah, it didn't stop from there. Those are still two of my favorite bands, is Danzig and Deicide. So I just kept on going from there.
Nice.
How about you?
Well, it was Metallica in high school on the bus because their songs were really long and it could take up the whole bus ride, just one track. And then Metallica rolls into Pantera. And then from Pantera, it's Cannibal Corpse. And then that's where you get to today.
Yeah.
It's,
Same, yeah. I started with listening to punk rock, and then I got into, you know, Metallica and Anthrax and all those bands, which we're playing with at Milwaukee Metal Fest. But
Nice.
and then you know, death. As soon as I started, my first band was a death metal band. Like I got drums, and I was like, I want to play this amazing metal, you know.
Yeah.
And Cannibal Corpse, Death, Morbid Angel, all those, you know, that was what I grew up on, basically, you know.
Yep. Flesh and the Power that it holds is definitely one of my all-time favorite tracks from Death of all time. It just
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
there's I was playing that track at work recently, and I'm like one of those metalheads where nobody around me is a metalhead. So
Oh no.
I'm sitting here playing
Yeah.
Death. I'm sitting here like playing Death because my one coworker is like huge into country. And I'm like, yo, like, can I turn this off and play something else for a while? This is starting to, you know, really
Yeah.
just
Well,
I'm starting to feel like I need to start drinking at this point. So I just
unless it's
tried
Willie
to
Walker Jr. that
lift the mood up, and I just played Death. And I think everybody kind of was like, you no longer have radio privileges.
Ah,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is what it is. But so that's cool. You know, I can dig it. I got turned on to metal a long time ago, like probably at the ripe old age of like 8,
Yeah.
when you know, everybody started getting into like My Chemical Romance and all this other kind of, you know, my age kind of music. And
Okay.
I was, you know, my dad handed me like, let me show you the best kind of music ever, and showed me Iron Maiden. And it was kind of just right from there. When
Oh yeah.
Iron Maiden, Metallica, Slayer, you know, Megadeth.
my dad
And it's just been a ride ever since, man. You know, the whole point of this show is kind of a testament to that first time I got, you know, shown something awesome I had never known existed. So that's what I try to do for other people with the metal scene. Obviously, the metal scene isn't you know, as supported as it is in the mainstream as it once was,
Yeah.
unfortunately, but kind of hoping to get back there one day. That's you know, the whole purpose of Metal for the Masses. If somebody's got to be out here to support all of these bands here in the underground scene, it might as well be me, you know.
Hell yeah.
So you
Oh, definitely.
guys definitely, I'm very thankful that you guys are here today to talk about what you guys do, and you know, how you guys in your own way are keeping the scene alive. And you had mentioned that you guys are playing with Anthrax. That's actually
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're
That's
playing the Milwaukee Metal Fest in May 20th.
how did you guys get wrapped up in that?
That was through a buddy of mine, Paulo Gregolato from Trivian. So
Okay.
he helped us get onto that. Yeah, called up Jamie, and then yeah, just went on from there.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a great opportunity. We're so thankful to be on it.
Yeah,
It's
definitely,
awesome.
yeah.
It's gonna be a sick show.
That's awesome. So where do you guys sit in the lineup? Are you guys like first, second, third, fourth, fifth?
Oh, we don't know that
We
yet.
we don't know our
Probably. Probably first.
yeah. I mean, yeah,
Somewhere
we're on the
beyond
bottom of the flyer, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Hey, at least
Yeah.
you're on the flyer. That's
Yes.
still
All that
something
matters.
cool to pin up on the wall, man.
exactly. It's
Yep.
gonna be a great show,
It's a little
man.
notch in the head.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, two of you gentlemen are obviously not original members of the band MRSA. You guys kind of came in afterwards, going back to what was said earlier in the interview.
Yep.
So, how did that like come about? You know?
Well, Brett started the band way back in 2014.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, I think Joe joined, right?
Yeah. Joe's.
Yeah, I just got a phone call and they were like, "Hey, these dudes need a guitar player," and I was like, "Well, I know how to do that."
Yeah.
I went,
It just so happens.
and I hadn't played guitar in a band in like 15 years.
Yeah.
And I get a phone call and I show up with a Fender Strat and I'm like, I'm ready to metal.
Yeah. You did metal.
And that was like 2017.
Was it?
Yeah, it's like 6 years ago. Jesus Christ. I hate you, Brett.
I think it was before that, bro. I think it was before that. I think it was like 2015, bro.
No, it was 2017 because I just started that stupid job. I lost my old job and and then started that new job. That was all.
I
at the end of that
gotcha.
year. But goddamn, yeah. So I got a phone call and I came in like a
He was
night.
my old guitar or bass player singer's girlfriend's friend, basically. She was like, "What about Joe?" She recommended you.
Yeah, that's right.
And we started the band, yeah. And then we got our other friend Mike Dixon, who was also in the band Masticator with us. We added him as well as the second guitar player. And I mean, you know, things happen and we changed members since then. So we got a new singer. Ken joined the band, who was our second singer because Mike was the first one.
He's actually on the first.
He's on the first EP,
yeah.
Biography of Madness. That's Ken. But he left the band for whatever reasons, and then that's when Dean joined the band. And we released Heavier. And that's where we're at now, you know.
Gotcha. So obviously a question that I like asking a lot of bands is being that you are kind of on the front lines of the scene right now, knowing that obviously from, you know, and I don't mean this in a negative way, from your gentleman's time period when metal probably was a little bit more prevalent in the mainstream, to see it kind of, it's still there, it's just not there like it used to be. To be on the front lines of it and to kind of be fighting the good fight, like, what do you think the status of the scene is today?
I mean, well, comparative to the old days, it's like a lot smaller than it used to be. I mean, people would, if you think about it, back in the day, people would just go out to shows. It didn't matter. I think the internet's kind of helped music in a lot of ways, and I also think it kind of like pushes a lot of people away from going out and doing things anymore. I mean, you go back to the old days and everybody be showing up. If there was one show, if it was like even a shitty band, it didn't matter. There'd be hundreds of people there. Now people are kind of like being a little more select about what they want to go out to. But I mean, I get it. It's also expensive sometimes. But today's day and age, I mean, the scene by us is actually pretty strong to a degree. But
yeah,
I mean,
I was gonna say, I feel like there's a pretty
bands
good
are really,
scene.
I think the bands are stronger.
We're
and
lucky we have a
yeah,
decent scene in this
We
area.
got a decent scene.
People come to shows. There's a lot of venues to play at, you know, and it's I feel like it's strong. I mean, I don't know, man. Our shows are pretty good, you know.
Yeah, metal's getting up there, I think, in the mainstream as well to a degree. I think people are getting tired of the hip hop and all the other stuff that's kind of like just
No,
radio.
see, I love the hip hop too. So like, I don't know about that, man.
Well, but
but
like I said,
See, I like the old school stuff. Like, I don't mind, like, I like Run DMC. I like, you know, the Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang,
I
dude,
like
represent. I love the Wu-Tang, man. I
You
love
know,
hip hop.
it's
I love all of it, man. I'm also
I
in a
just
punk band. This is my punk band, Straight Jacket.
fuck yeah. I just you know, I tried a long time ago to kind of come to terms with the pop music that's around these days. I just can't do it. You know, it's just something that's just it's just soulless. You know, it's the like the biggest clear difference to me with hard rock, with metal, with hell, even country music nowadays is it still has soul, you know? It's there and you can feel it. With the pop music, with even a lot of the alternative music these days, it sounds corporate, you know?
Yeah,
It's just
it
it
sounds like people writing it for other people.
right. It doesn't sound like it's a part of them, you know?
Mhm.
Whereas, you know, even some of the goofier bands that are out there these days, it comes from them. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah.
cool. I can definitely get behind, you know, the answers that you guys are giving here. You said in your area the scene's pretty strong. What is your area?
It's Lake Worth, Florida. So basically
Okay,
South Florida,
gotcha.
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach
Yeah.
area.
Yep. So
South Florida.
you guys know World Eater, I would assume.
Yep,
Yes.
World Leader, good
We got a
buddies of
show
ours.
coming up with them.
Yeah,
Fuck
we're
yeah.
playing with them
We
on the
just did
20th.
I just did an interview with them not too long ago, you know. Those are some good guys right there.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah, good guys. Great
a
band.
really good example of, you know, where the scene's at right now. You know, you got these guys out here fighting a good fight, doing what they can do, you know, much like yourselves.
Oh
And
yeah. Yeah, we play shows with them. We played a couple shows with them now.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
so that's what's up.
Yeah, we're there with them.
Yeah, there's a couple other bands around here that are pretty strong. You got like God Rot's pretty cool. Serpent's Eye, I like them. Snake Healer, I like them.
Yep. Snake Healer's
Yeah.
a good guy.
What you call it? What else is there? Just Corrupted Saint, it's pretty good.
Oh, I love those guys. Yeah. But
let's
that's
see, what else is there? I can't think of
More,
everybody off the top of my head.
Three Knuckles Deep.
Oh, Three Knuckles Deep, that's right.
Orlando band. Yeah.
Well,
Those
of
guys
course.
are awesome. Yeah.
Demon Fuck.
Oh yeah,
Demon Fuck. Yeah, those are our boys.
That's a real that's a somebody's out
that's a
there.
real name, man. They're
That's
on tour
awesome.
right now with Trash Panda.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. But that's awesome. You know, I like hearing that the scene, you know, especially, you know, you
Yeah,
guys
we get shows, man. There's shows going on. You know what I mean? It's alive, man.
I know it is. It's just
Yeah.
I'm up here in like I'm like South Jersey up here
Oh yeah.
in the tri-state area. It's definitely not as big as where I
Yeah.
hear like other, you know, other scenes are. The scene up here could definitely use like a revival, in my opinion, or like, you know, it's definitely not as like word of mouth or
Yeah,
as
yeah.
promoted as much as like
I mean, I'm
people.
originally from New York, so I mean, I get that scene up there. It is more spread out, and there's a couple cool places to play, but down here there really is a cool scene down here
Yeah.
That's
in
awesome.
Florida. Yeah, the metal, especially metal scene. Yeah.
It's good to know. So obviously we've been talking about you guys, talking about the band, how you guys got, you know, into what you're doing. Let's talk about your music. What do you guys have out right now? What are you guys working on? You know, is there something in the works? You know, what do we have from MRSA?
Right now we have a first EP, Biography of Madness. Then we have the second EP, which is Heavier, which is the newest one. That's the one with me on vocals. And currently we just signed a big management deal with a management group, pretty good one. Can't really say who it is yet, but the after that we are starting to record our album in June. We don't really have a title for it yet.
Yeah, nothing yet, but it's gonna be like a 10 track.
Songs.
We've done like 2 EPs. It's gonna be a full length, a 10 track, 10 or 11 tracks or something.
Yeah, it's like 10 tracks or so.
Yeah.
We're trying to work on a re-release of the Heavier with both Biography and Heavier on it as well.
Gotcha.
So
Do you trying to think. So the track is called Heavier?
no, the album, well, the EP is called Heavier. This is the newest EP we did.
Gotcha.
The new album's not recorded yet, so we don't even know what we're gonna call
Now,
it.
is that one? Does its is its album artwork currently your profile picture on Instagram, or is that just your guys' logo as a whole?
That's the vampire one.
I believe so.
Yeah,
yes.
that's one of our shirt
Yeah, that's
our shirt
basically,
designs as
that's
well.
like a kind of like a logo, I guess, for right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I can dig it. The you guys say you can't talk too much about the big deal that you guys have done so far.
So far.
Yeah.
Is there anything just a little bit, maybe a smidgen of something you could talk about it?
I mean, it's just a management group. It's a pretty well-known one, so it'll, they're going to announce it. So we can't really announce it yet until they allow us to. So
Gotcha.
yeah, once all that stuff, so it should be soon. I mean, it's not going to take that long. Once people know about it, they'll probably okay.
Yeah.
But just it's a couple things that they're going to help us out with, like touring and all other fun stuff. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot here that that I like about your guys' band. You guys seem very much very genuine. You guys seem like you're out here to just do what you guys want to do and help to keep the scene alive. I can really respect that, and I really do appreciate it, because a lot of I don't know, like it's I find it to be that the scene is very prevalent amongst like the older crowd. Like, I even include myself in that. I'm pushing 30, one more year. I can't fucking believe it.
The old man.
It just seems like it's all downhill from there,
Oh, yeah.
but
Basically.
there's a couple bands that I've had here that I consider them the next generation. Like I've sat here and had like, under 18 bands just
Mhm.
kind of sit and promote their stuff. And like, it kind of makes me happy to see that there are still, younger crowds that gravitate
Oh yeah. Oh
to
yeah.
the metal scene. If there was like anything that maybe you guys could say to the younger crowd, like, what would it be as far as, them being in the metal scene?
Just try to be original. Try to be yourselves, and
Yes,
on working
originality.
hard.
Please be original.
yeah,
Because there's a lot of bands that sound exactly the same
If
nowadays.
your whole song is a breakdown.
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
them is a
Breakdowns are
breakdown.
cool, but not the entire time. No. But I don't know, man. Originality. Just like really be original. Like just come up with something new for this new generation,
don't expect to make a living off of it. Like,
Well, that too. Yeah.
They're like, I'm gonna get signed in like 5 days, and it's like, no, it's not.
But don't think that you can't though.
You can. You just
Always
have to really
chase
work
your
at it.
dreams, kids. Definitely.
Make a lot of connections.
Yes, connections.
You see, that's a very interesting thing that you said. Don't expect to get signed, become
Mhm.
famous right away.
Yeah, no.
I think that's usually not just in the metal scene. I think that's a big downfall of a lot of bands out there, just even outside the metal scene, outside the
yeah.
rock community. A lot of people are just trying to be famous. They're not really trying
Yeah.
to, like you said, be original. A lot of bands start blending in, sounding the same. And you kind of, as we stated earlier, you start having this corporatized, soulless sound, because
Yeah.
everybody's just is just producing the same garbage, as
Well,
I would
that's
call it.
Same thing
And it's not to be mean.
yeah. But it's the same thing with anything else, like TikTok. Everybody wants to be famous right away.
Yeah.
They want
Instant gratification.
Right.
It's instant
Yeah.
gratification. Well, I think that's also part of the generational gap on that one.
Yeah.
Too. Everybody needs
Yeah.
to get it done right away. If you're not doing it right away, then the hell with this. We're not doing it right.
Yeah. And then you get it right away and then it's gone like the next
Well,
day.
I think a lot of people also don't realize how much work goes into actually having a band or having like any kind of like music related platform. Like you got to do a lot of legwork. It's not just, all right, we play instruments, we go play shows, now we're famous. It's like, no, like you gotta post, you gotta go put flyers up, you gotta go, talk to people, make, as you said, make contacts, word of mouth, make sure people know
sell
about you.
organs.
And I feel like a lot of people, or sell organs, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, sell your organs.
That doesn't
Sacrifice
work all
them to
the time
Satan.
either.
Yeah, sell yourself to Satan. That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, that's the quickest way.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
get the pick of destiny. You'll be all right.
Yeah. No, but you do have to put
But-
a lot of work into it. You do. You really do.
Yeah. Speaking of putting work into, obviously, you guys doing very well. You guys have connections playing with Anthrax. You guys definitely are, well more along than the average band, I would say. What kind of, obviously we're talking about not just thinking it's going to happen overnight. You said that this band kind of started all the way back 2017. Has it been an easy ride, or has it been kind of a humongous uphill battle to get to where you guys are now?
Some days it seems like we've gotten super lucky, and then other days it seems like a fucking miracle if all 5 of us can show up to a practice in a month.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just ups and downs.
Yeah, that's true.
We played with Soulfly last month, and we found out 2.5 weeks before that we were playing for Soulfly at the Culture Room, which is a great venue here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we didn't see each other as a band for pretty much all of December, most of November. And then within the first, 45 days of 2023, we've played with Mortician and Soulfly.
Yeah. We had
It's
some
just-
great shows,
it's
man.
just-
Yeah.
It's just wild the way it happens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 2020, 2021, we didn't play in front of anybody for anything.
Yeah.
Everything was shut down.
Unfortunately.
I mean, that's with everybody. It's not like
Yeah.
we're unique.
No, we were the
with
only
that.
one.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
They told us.
Well,
It was just you
didn't-
guys.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
wanna-
yeah.
I didn't want to.
I thought so. I was like, this can't be real. It's
Relax.
only us. Anyway.
It wasn't. It was on illusion.
Yeah,
Nah.
but you work hard.
Mercenary.
You work hard.
So-
you get it.
Yeah, I can feel that. You guys definitely doing something new here that I'm not usually used to. You guys are live streaming this, sharing it with a lot of people as we're doing it.
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't think they can fucking hear us.
There's some there.
When you guys play in
one.
Detroit, someone said.
But I don't think they can hear you, but they can hear us. So yeah.
They can't hear you. We should play Detroit
Ah.
with the other one, the other MRSA.
Yeah.
That's what's up. How many people do you guys have tuned into the live chat right now?
One, because they can't hear us.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably.
Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll cut that out when I go to edit this. That way it doesn't sound Oh man. But yeah, dude. I totally appreciate you guys wanting to come on to my show and talk.
yeah,
Thank you so
yeah.
much for reaching
We're down,
out.
man. Just share our tunes,
It,
bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All the time. I'm here to support the scene any way I can, even if you guys don't play music, you sell metal related, merchandise. I would help you guys out, There's
Oh,
there's so many people in are you guys familiar with the group Metal Incorporated?
No,
No.
Metal
No.
Incorporated.
Okay.
No.
I know Kids Incorporated.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, this is not Kids Incorporated.
Oh,
That's
This
creepy.
is,
That's creepy.
this
That's
is
an
a group
old
that,
show, okay?
Delete that.
Calm down.
can we delete that part? Too? Can we just cut that part right out there?
No, leave it in. It's more fun that way.
I'm gonna cut that part out just so the FBI doesn't come knocking at my door.
It
Um,
was a show, bro. It was a show. I
It was
promise.
no, metal
Go ahead.
metal
man.
Accord. Yes, it was a show late night after midnight on MTV. I got it.
It was a-
But,
it was a dude from Monster
No,
Squad.
there's this group called Metal Incorporated that I've been involved with for a little bit, and the guy who leads it, his name is Josh, and pretty much all it really is like everybody that we have in there, bands, content creators, people that just do niche things, but it's metal related. Like we got people that make hot sauce, but it's metal themed.
Okay.
You know,
Nice.
I
it's
think there was a band called
like-
Casket Robbery that did some coffee lately.
yeah, you know, it's kind of like that, where it's kind of just, it's the scene trying to support the scene, much like what I'm trying to do with my show. I would definitely recommend you guys reaching out to them, or I would even send you guys the link, you know, post
That'd
interview.
be
Yeah.
awesome, yeah.
Just, you know, a way
Sell our own
to
weed.
definitely, like, you know, hell yeah.
Like
Do you guys sell your own weed?
No.
Not legally.
Are you a
Ah.
cop? Are you a cop?
Just the chest.
Am I not? No, no, totally not. Like, you kids want to do some drugs? I love drugs. Like, but no, that's what's up.
No, we don't do drugs.
No, not at all. But yeah, no, I'll send you guys the link to Metal Incorporated, because you guys, with everything you guys seem to be doing or trying to do, you know, this could only help you guys out. And I'm all about trying to help the scene out in any way that I can. And I dig you guys. You guys
Awesome.
definitely are an example of, you know, the scene out there trying to do good, trying to keep it alive. And, you know, I dig that, man. I really do. Cause listen, anything that we can do to fight against the Swifties is,
Swifties?
you know,
I had to think about that for a second. What's this about?
that's it. Listen,
Listen,
that's how I view it, man. It's a
Fight them.
war against the Swifties.
Join
It's
Don't fight them.
Don't
Get
fight.
them on our side.
Make them wear,
Don't fight the
with
Swifties.
MRSA t-shirts.
The fucking Swifties
Exactly.
can cancel Jesus.
Yeah.
They massed together and they shut down Ticketmaster.
They did.
Pearl Jam tried to do that when they were real fucking popular. Guess what happened? Pearl Jam became less popular. Taylor Swift didn't even say, oh, well, we should try and do something about Ticketmaster. Her fans were like, let's take down the biggest ticketing giant that has ever existed in the history of Earth.
Mm-hmm. And now
You
they're
cannot fight the Swifties.
No.
Just incorporate into them and maybe give them some dark eyeshadow.
It's like World War Swifty.
A black t-shirt. You know?
Let them wear it. Yeah, get Taylor Swift to wear a MRSA t-shirt. Pretty sure we'd be popular.
Should we get Taylor Swift?
I'm pretty sure
on
you
one
could
of our
Photoshop
tracks?
something.
Yeah, we could definitely Photoshop that real quick.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think we should.
We should try and get it on one of our songs.
We should.
You guys could harmonize like those motherfuckers from that stupid ass movie about that car. With that
Every
girl.
movie ever? Oh, yeah.
The car.
Yeah, there was a car. They sang and danced. They flew off at the end.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
I know
Grease.
what you're talking about. Grease. Grease.
Oh,
Yeah,
Grease.
got it.
Oh,
Grease.
okay.
Like shamalama bing bong or
Sham-
something.
shamalama-
Hand jobs or whatever. Hand jiving.
M. Night Shyamalan, no one ding dongs. No Taylor Swift, they said. You never know. You know, we're not
Taylor
gonna
Swift.
turn her.
Yo, dude, Tay Tay is my girl, bro.
Tay Tay. Is that
Mercer has no quarrel.
No, we
with
have no
Taylor
quarrel with
Swift or the
Taylor. So
Swifties.
we just wanna
No,
put that out
dude,
there,
she's
please.
Illuminati. She'll fucking come kill us or
Yeah,
All
something.
right. Well, now can we get a cut? Can we get a cut cue there? Cut cue.
well, I'm here to say Metal for the Masses can say fuck the Swifties. Come fuck with me.
Yeah,
but Mercer-
boy, thank you.
Don't fuck with MRSA. They're clearly on your side.
Yeah.
Turn into
It's the-
Mecca
Listen,
Taylor Swift.
You guys, you know it in your hearts.
I don't
They're
think
the
I've
board.
ever. I don't think I've
They're the
ever
board.
heard of a Taylor Swift song. I
Yeah.
don't think I ever listened to it.
Yeah.
Think of a
You
song.
know
Have
it.
you ever
You know it.
heard a song? Have you ever heard a song where somebody's complaining about their ex?
I mean, I heard that's what most of her songs
That was
are
it.
about.
That's it. Yeah.
That's all it's about.
That's
all.
it.
Have
That's
you
all
ever
it
been in a
is.
Walmart or
Yeah.
Target?
but I never. Okay, but
They probably play it in
Alright,
there.
listen,
You probably heard it in
when
there.
when I walk into Walmart.
Oh, I just said Walmart and Target.
I do not.
Have
it's
you ever
alright.
walked into have you ever like looked at the person who's serving you a drink at a Starbucks?
No, I don't go to
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
I go to Dunkin'
Ah.
Donuts like a man.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Can you envision, all right, do this then. Can you envision like the person behind the counter of a Starbucks?
I'm
Yeah,
trying
of
to,
course.
but for some
Yeah.
strange reason, I can't see their faces.
A barista.
Okay.
A barista.
So like if you can think of what that person might look like, they are the average Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I did go to a Britney Spears show once.
You
This is
did good. Yeah,
completely
you have.
different.
This guy's been to a lot of shows, and I bet you he has been to
I
Britney
did
Spears.
go to a Britney Spears
But
show once.
Tay Tay is different than Britney.
And Joe right now, I'm like letting you know,
Right.
is very disappointed in me right now. But don't be,
Oh,
because
no,
it
I'm
was
not.
it was free, and the only
I
way-
would have went. I would have went
Look,
if it
Well,
was
I'll tell you
free.
what,
One,
if Miley Cyrus comes around and
Oh,
I've
I'm
won the
definitely
lotto,
going.
I'm
Oh no,
going.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
She can fucking throw down.
Yeah.
I like.
I never thought I would say that when she had that one song where she was grinding on that guy.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
she like went through some weird revolution. And
She's
just,
saying
like,
Jolene, and you were like, "Whoa, this bitch can
Yeah.
sing."
Oh, I don't even give a shit about that. I like the way I like her voice. I like that little raspy voice when she talks. That's something to
All
talk
right,
about.
all right. You love it. You love her.
You know who had the best transformation? Taylor Momsen.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Who?
Caitlyn.
Listen, we can't say this on the
You
show.
can say that. It's all right. It's happened. True. He could have, or they.
Look, I'm not trying to get canceled here, man.
No. Oh no, we love all of the people.
All them peoples.
All the people.
Nah, it definitely the person who had the best transformation. Now that we're talking about it, you know, you had Taylor Swift that came from the country music world and then turned
Did she?
into a pop star.
Basically,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't all country pop at this point?
No.
It kind of is.
No.
I saw Carrie Underwood
It's like-
recently. It was basically
No, there's
pop
like
music,
stinky
rock.
guys that play punk country.
Puntry.
Country.
Puntry.
I like country.
Like folk, you know.
Isn't there like rap
Country
country now
country.
too?
Oh yeah, there
There
is.
is.
Yeah.
There's like all
Yep,
kinds of
there
stuff
is.
now. They're getting bored.
No. Well, you know.
See, like I wish we could just go back in time and just have it just be the Misfits, Black Flag. You know,
Yeah.
there's
wish it
gotta
could just
there's
be-
it's got to have an evolution to a degree because they have to
It
realize.
does.
Look, no, there has to be.
Country nowadays, if I put a cowboy hat on, MRSA will all of a sudden have a southern death metal.
We
twang
might.
to
We
it.
might.
Yeah.
The music will be the same, but I'm wearing a cowboy hat.
You got to do
It's
those.
instant.
You have to do these type of things to know it sucks. Just like when they tried to do rap metal and it didn't work.
Oh no, I love
Then they
rap
stopped.
metal.
Then they stopped
Limp
doing it.
Bizkit for life, bro.
That $3 bill y'all album was pretty fucking lit,
Who?
homie.
Which one?
Limp Bizkit, $3 bill.
Yeah,
No,
what
I
the
don't know
fuck,
the name
bro?
of their albums.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Fucking Purist.
Dude, or
Break
dude,
it down.
I know the
Anthrax,
songs,
Anthrax,
I know
and
the
Run DMC. Come on. Oh no, it was Anthrax and Public Enemy. My bad.
No, it's Public Enemy.
Bring the noise.
DMC and Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the one.
That was the
That's
first.
the one that ignited it.
Yeah.
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 Great mix.
This is what happens when we get comfortable and start talking.
Mhm.
You might want to.
I'm all for it, man. Look,
that cut cue.
the least talking I have to do, the better here. This is what the interview is about.
Yeah, usually I'm drunk on these, and it makes it much more better.
You guys are funny. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we need I wish I had beer, but I got to drink Diet Coke apparently.
It's all right.
Thanks,
I'll
Joe.
sit here and
Hey, man.
Hey,
You
man.
don't drink here, or I do a bunch of heroin. So
No, don't
Oh.
do that.
Heroin's
Don't do
fun,
that,
though.
please.
It's fun.
not anymore.
oh man. Well, gentlemen, look, it's been an honor to have you guys here.
Oh, thank
I
Yeah, man. We appreciate it, man.
I'm really glad to sit down and talk to you guys and know a little bit more about you guys and be able to bring this to my audience so that they'll be able to know a little bit more about you guys, and hopefully, because this is what these are all about,
Yeah, no
for
doubt.
people to go check out your music, you know, which if you want to do a shameless plug, because I let everybody do a shameless plug, where can everybody find your stuff at?
We are located on Instagram at MRSA the Band. I believe it's also MRSA the Band on Facebook.
That MRSA is MRSA.
Yeah.
Pronounce
And
MRSA, But just MRSA.
Yeah.
Our website too, MRSAband.com.
MRSAband.com, which actually you probably can find everything on there, including Spotify links.
That has all of our links
Yeah.
on that. MRSAband.com.
Awesome. Well, gentlemen, on that
Yeah.
note, I think that is a good place for us to end the interview here. I do apologize if I sound a little bit lethargic. It is almost 10 o'clock here where I'm at.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know what time it is. Is it the same time in Florida? Is it
Yeah.
about 10 o'clock here,
9:39. Yeah,
there
you're
in Florida?
what? You said in Jersey?
Yeah, we're on the
Yeah,
East
South
Coast, bro.
Jersey.
We're floating 9:40.
East Coast.
9:40. Yeah, we're
Yep.
good. Yeah, man, that's
Fuck
cool,
yeah.
man. I appreciate sitting down with us, man.
And definitely thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yep. It is my pleasure. So on that note, to everybody who's going to be tuned into this when this airs, go check out the band MRSA. That's MRSA for those of you who are grammatically challenged, such as myself.
Yeah.
And go check out their music because they fucking rock, man. But on that note, MRSA, thank you for joining Metal for the Masses.
Later,
Thank
man.
you.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, man.